Hey, what's up? Welcome to Creative Emotions. I am your host, Vaquita Taylor. I just want to welcome you guys on this evening. Thank you so much for joining me. Go ahead and do me a favor and share this video. If you're on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, make sure you go ahead and share. That'll do a huge service for people. Now, remember, I told you guys until the new year, because we gonna get into some juicy topics that's like real, but this is real because I'm more interested in the inner work and the things that we need to do so that our outside can be in alignment. And so every week I'm going to be coming with something that you can benefit from. You can benefit from what we're going to talk about today. So it's a few ways you can reach me. And if you would like to sponsor this show, you can give me a call with your business, with your information, and we can talk about that. You can reach me at creativeemotions3@gmail.com. Go on over to Facebook, Creative Emotions 4. You can follow me on IG, Q Rising. YouTube, it's my first and last name, Vaquita Taylor. You can call in with any questions or concerns or comments into the show live today at 313-855-5737. You can give us a call. I want to give a big shout out to WGOD and podcasting. I want to thank you guys for having me on the show. Today, we are going to talk about the benefits of organization. That's a good one. I'm going to do this really quick share. Copy. Let everybody get a chance to come on. Make sure you share with your people. This is very beneficial, especially seeing that this can be a generational thing as well. Our house is being, a mess. That's the thing. So make sure you share. I see Siobhan. Hey, Siobhan. Okay. Where's it? And I got to turn this phone off, too. Giving everybody a chance, a little second to come on. I see. Let me make sure the phone off or he clown me. Did I do it? It's still going. Wow, I thought I cut it off. Don't judge me. So, again, today we're going to talk about benefits of organization. So being disorganized can make you feel unmotivated. Cleaning out clutter, it will help to bring energy, focus on what needs to be done. So we sometimes have an endless list of things to do hovering over us. And organization is one of those things that should be at the top. Because organization is like that first thing that kind of, catapults everything else. It just flows. So did you know organization can set the tone for things in your life? Did you know that? Organizing every part of your life can help set the tone. But where are you on the list? This is what I want to ask you. Because a lot of times we are doing everything else. We're doing everything for everybody else. And then we give ourselves the leftovers, or you do everything for everybody outside your home and then you give your family the leftovers. So I want to ask you today, where are you on that list? Where are you on that priority list? So when you actually make time for you, you get the ability to focus and you can become a priority because you are. So we always say like we don't have time. People be like, oh, I don't have time to do this. I don't have time to do that. Well, we all get the same 24 hours. And so this is my encouragement that you be more intentional with your time. So did you know you can organize your time? Just having a planner or, figuring out different ways to incorporate that in your life. So food prepping, working out, writing, reading, a lot of small things have to be planned and organized in order for us to move effectively. So I've been on both sides. I'm going to be honest. I've been at times where I'm like, okay, another dish in this sink, and it drives me crazy, or a load of laundry. But as soon as I made a day for certain things, it started flowing a little better. So I have a certain day that I wash clothes. I have a certain day that, I do this. Every day the dishes need to be done. No excuses. Because once you start giving yourself excuses, that's when things kind of fall apart. So, you have to be stern on yourself and also anybody else that's in your house that will be affected by this organization, by this change that you're trying to make, that you're going to make. That's what this is about. You're going to make that change. An organization may sound small, but it's huge. It is huge. So being organized has the ability to change your life. I'm walking in more fulfilling, enriching, and more peace. That is huge. Psychology today says the human body is made up of tens of thousands of integrated biological and neurochemical systems, all of which are organized. Even at the atomic level, we are well regulated and well organized. It wouldn't be surprising then if the reason we crave symmetry and cleanliness in our homes is to mirror the organization within our own bodies. Neatness and order support health and oppose chaos. So that's huge. So I have a few benefits that I want to talk to you really quick about organization. So you can get more balance in your life. Finding items that were destroyed. You will become more productive. Walking into a clean house does something to me. I absolutely love it. A made up bed. Make your bed up when you get out of it. It does wonders. To me, every time I get my car clean, that boy dry better. I'm just going to say it. I don't know. You clean it up and you do it right, it's going to do what it needs to do for you. So everything works better when you take care of it. Again, if you are just joining, we are talking about benefits of organization. So you will save money. Manage time and prioritize your daily chores. It reduces clutter. Throw out that mail. Throw out all that paper in the front of your door. Sit down while you're watching TV and go through it if you need to. It helps. It helps you focus. You get better sleep, and you get more energy. So I have a scripture I want to share, 1 Corinthians 14:40. This is the NIV version. But everything should be done in a fitting and orderly way. So today, my guest is my sister. This is my friend, and she knows about organization. I want you guys to welcome to the show, Deborah Perry.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. You know a little bit about this organization. How long you been doing it?
Oh, my goodness. Well, it's interesting enough in that I started initially with wardrobe styling.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, and dressing people and really coming to appreciate that you had to have things in order to even do that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it's interesting because I started to focus after styling people on the closet, because it really does start in your closet.
Wow.
Yeah, you have an organized closet. You can find anything. You don't buy things twice because you can't find it.
Right.
You maximize the existing space that you have. Mm-hmm. Organized closet is a happy closet.
I know that's right. So what was your interest in organization for you to make it a business, like for you to go, specifically into organizing closets?
Well, I had a girlfriend, or I still have her. She's still alive, so I have a girlfriend. And she would always say, Debbie, you do this stuff flawlessly. You should really consider sharing your talent, with the world. And, when she said it initially, I was like, ooh, I don't know. I was very, very hesitant.
Okay.
And the more she would say it, I would just kind of like put it in the background. And then eventually in 2003, I decided, okay, you got to step out there on faith. You got to do it, nervous or not, you got to do it. And so in 2003, I incorporated, I launched my business, Peri and Associates.
Oh, what is it called?
Peri and Associates.
Okay, that's fancy.
And from which Closet Connoisseurs by Deborah Perry derived.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's fancy.
Well,
I like that. Connoisseur. Wow.
Yes, I can come in. And, I, since 2003, have added, several different modules to that piece, which later on, I'll give my website and all of that where you can see what the other additional modules are. But one thing that comes to mind in terms of being a personal stylist is that my previous church had a clothing boutique, right? Okay. And so this boutique was for women who were faced with, hardships, and they would come in and they would receive clothing free of charge.
Okay.
And they would be assigned their own personal stylist. And we would have so much fun dressing these ladies. They'd come in broken.
Oh, wow.
And then by the time they left, they walked out as if they had just stepped out of Neiman Marcus or Nordstrom's, right?
That had to bring you joy.
Oh, my God. It really did. It really did. And it helped me to appreciate the fact that this was the gift that God had given me, and that He was showing His love to them through me.
Wow.
And
that's amazing.
It was very, very exhilarating. Very exhilarating.
That's what's up. So you organize closets. So what's involved in the process of closet organization?
Well, first, you want to, look at what you have, and there are small closets, medium-sized closets, large closets. You want to take everything out of the closet. That would probably be, you want to pray first.
Don't start it if you ain't gonna finish now.
Because sometimes, it can be so overwhelming, which is why people put it off and put it off and put it off, or end up calling people like me to come help them do it.
Taking all that stuff out the closet now. You better make sure you got time.
Yes,
you're gonna be sleeping on hangers. Because I done did that before. Started a project and was like, whoever's going to sit down for 1 second.
Right,
and, that didn't work too good.
Yeah, so you really have the option of either taking things out in sections, especially if you have a large closet and you're not going to get it all done.
Right. You got to be reasonable.
You got to be reasonable. So you can take it out in sections, or depending on the size of your closet, you can, take it out all at once. And people that generally I work with, they want to take it out all at once because sometimes they feel like if we don't do it now,
it ain't gonna get done. Well, that's good.
Right. So as they take stuff out, we kind of put it in sections.
Okay.
Keeping things orderly if they have some sense of order in their closet, like maybe all the shirts together or all the pants
that's
together.
That's what I do. I do jackets, pants, dresses, shirts, and
right.
I try.
Right, and some people don't do it that way. Some people just hang stuff in, and just leave it to whatever to, figure out. It makes it so much more challenging to do it that way.
Very much.
Yeah.
At least I know, like, okay, these are my dresses. Slide everything over to the back. How long does this process usually take?
Well, depending on the size of your closet. And what I usually do is I schedule people in increments of 4 hours because I find that that's generally about all that most people can take, at one time.
Yeah.
So
4 hours is like the minimum or the maximum?
Oh, no, that's a starting point. If you got a small closet, then perhaps yes.
Yeah. You can go longer.
Oh, yeah. I have gone back 2, 3, and 4 times to people.
Oh, okay. So it's a process.
Yes,
it can be a process, too.
Yeah, it can be a process.
Okay.
Yeah. And when you do it that way, people don't feel so overwhelmed because they have to be involved in the process.
They do. Yeah. Talking about what you like and what you don't like and what you're going to give away. And,
yes.
A lot of people don't want to let stuff go.
Yeah. For sentimental reasons, some people, they don't let stuff go,
or
either they say, Q, I'm going to get back in that. They do.
No,
I'm gonna
I
lose
can fit
weight.
that because I bought that when I was over in. Let stuff go.
Yeah, and you
It's
have
okay.
to bless somebody else with it.
Bless somebody else. You better tell them. Bless somebody else.
Bless
if you're not,
somebody else with
you're
it.
not using it, just bless somebody else. It's okay.
Yes.
So and so the space that's needed, that varies as well. Do you usually work just in the room when you help people do this?
It just depends on how much stuff we're working with.
Okay.
Because what I generally do is I encourage them to, organize by piles, like a keep pile, a toss pile.
Okay.
Generally 4 piles, a repair pile and a giveaway.
A repair.
Oh,
so you
yeah.
got them items in your closet and the button's missing.
Yes.
And
The zipper might be
The
broke.
zipper.
The seam might be ripped.
Yes. Get that stuff out of there.
Yeah,
Take
and
it to the cleaners.
sometimes you have to be careful with that pile, though, because sometimes that can be an ongoing thing in terms of you using that as an excuse of not getting rid of something.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so once with my people, I tell them, if they start that pile, you give yourself a week to go back through that pile.
Yeah.
Either you send it to the cleaners, to the
Accountability.
tailor. Yes,
That's
or else
good.
you're going to end up not making space. The whole goal is to make space
Is
in your
to make the
closet
space.
and to be able to shop in your own closet. How much fun would that be?
I know that's right. Shop in your own closet. Find some stuff and keep it moving.
Yes.
So, what if the closets are too small? Are there other alternatives?
Well, so there are wardrobes that you can purchase that perhaps you could put in your basement.
Oh, in another room.
In another room. You can do that to come up with more room, because other than that, you can't make the closet bigger if it's already small.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you guys are just joining, we are talking about the benefits of organization. Before we get to this new year, I told you guys every week I'm going to be coming with information, motivation for you to start those things now. Last week, we talked about unforgiveness. Before that, we talked about overcompensation. Today, we're talking about the benefits of organization. Next week, we're going to talk about triggers and, mental health triggers. So all of these things are just steps. They are just nuggets for you to start your process now. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait to January. You don't have to make something that that you may not do. So just take your time, but make it a deliberate thing. Do things on purpose. That's the point of all of this.
What I find, Q, is that if you start with something simple, or something as simple as organizing your closet, it has like a trickling effect.
Okay.
And then you will be able to watch that snowball, because one thing will lead to another thing in terms of organizing.
That is true.
Yeah, but the thing is to start.
Just to start, just do something.
Yes.
If you got to organize, like I said, the mail is a big thing for people's life. You on the go. You come in, you throw the mail down. You got all the shoes at the door. The closet, coats everywhere, and that's something I had to work on. Putting it in there and can't even fit. I said, let me go through and see what coat I can't fit. I'm stuffing these coats in this closet. You don't know what shoes you got, because shoes is just trampled everywhere. Just take the moment, do one thing at a time, and the benefits of organization can be yours.
Yeah, you'll find that, you have more space. You'll have more time.
Yeah.
You'll have less stress.
Yeah.
You'll have greater happiness.
That is true.
Improved health. More money, and a home you can be proud of.
Instead of telling people, don't go in that room.
Or keep that door closed.
Don't go in there. Oh, wait. It's a certain way you got to open that door. Hold on, because I got to, something might fall out. Nah, no. We can't be living like that. And a lot of people that live like that be sugar sharp coming out the house.
Oh, my goodness, yes.
Sugar.
Oh, my goodness,
And
yes.
you go back to the house, you be like, what in the... Ain't no judgment. That's why we here. These benefits of organization, get them, okay? Seriously. So what is some of the feedback that you've gotten after rendering these services? Because people, a lot of people don't know about the services that people have. Like, we can get help doing almost anything nowadays.
Yes.
Anything. You got groceries coming to your door.
Yes.
It is limitless supply of help.
Yep, it's all on what you prioritize, what's important to you.
Yeah, I don't think people understand like good sleep after you make up your bed and clean your room.
Yes.
You can have good
or
sleep.
even adding additional time onto that sleep because you're organized and you're not getting up in a panic.
Mom must have felt that. He must have felt that one. Look. Yeah, so that's huge. So tell me about some of the feedback that you've gotten, after you rendered this service to your clients.
It's always been positive. I mean, and I even have some people that are in tears because they see, because they work with me in the process, that they created the anxiety on themselves, needlessly.
Wow.
Yeah, because I make it fun, And
As
then
it should be.
before you know it, the time has flown by. You're more organized than you were, and then I get people
And you
that
feel
cry.
good about yourself.
Oh my goodness, yes. They cry. Or they tell me how much, they appreciate me and how they
Yeah.
couldn't have done it without me, and they're so glad that they made the call. So
That's
it's
what's
all
up.
positive.
You can literally get service for anything. Don't suffer in silence. Don't take on the burden yourself because it didn't happen overnight. 9 times out of 10 is not going to get cleaned up out overnight. So give yourself a break and reach out to people. You got any type of cleaning, organization, help, any service that you need. Whether you have elderly in your home, you got daycares for elderly. You have, like I said, people to bring your food, people to come and wash your car, detail your car, because that's another thing. Your car and the inside of your car. I used to be that mom that had McDonald's fries everywhere. Okay, you might get a chicken nugget and a piece of slush on the seat, but look. That's real life.
That's
But
real talk right there.
You have even people that can come to your home and detail your car.
Yes.
This lady can organize your closet.
Yes.
What you know about that?
Yes, and you know what? Another module that I have on my website, it came on much later, was for hoarders or messies.
Lord, I used to watch that a lot.
Yes, and
It's
sometimes
kinda sad.
you feel bad for them, and a lot of times they're embarrassed, so they don't seek out help.
Yeah, I stayed
And-
with one, so I know it's hard. I think
Yeah.
it's mental.
Yeah,
It's mental.
It's an illness. It's a
Yeah.
mental illness. Yeah, because it's like you hoard. You don't want to let go of stuff. You don't want to get rid of stuff.
Nothing.
Yeah,
And it can
then you don't
literally
want
kill
anybody
you.
else to come mess with your stuff either.
Yeah.
So sometimes, it's like a coaching session.
On top of trying to get some of the people,
Yes.
because their house may not be over the top, but they may be hoarders in certain areas. Is that
certain
what you're saying?
areas.
Like the closet can just be like a
Yeah, but
hoarding
I've had it
closet.
where people they just have a path that they walk every day
to
get to the bathroom.
Wow.
They can't get to the kitchen sink because it's full of stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
And so I just try to let them know that, not to be ashamed or embarrassed by it.
Yeah.
Because now you have help.
You can get help.
Yes. It's more overwhelming when you think in terms of trying to do it by yourself.
Yeah, get
Yeah.
the help. Tell them, get the help.
Get the help.
Get the help.
It's out there
So-
for you.
So you wrote a book.
I did.
What is the name of your book? And tell us about what
My
it is.
book is called The Essence of Wardrobe Styling with a Pop of Color.
Okay.
And I was looking at something in here that I thought would probably be good for the show in terms of organization and cleaning out your closet.
Yes,
and
clean
here,
out your
There's one
closet.
section in here that says clean out your closet.
Okay.
Okay, and then it says whether you are petite, plus size, or curvy, you should plan to wear clothes that flatter, fit, and complement your size. All clothing, even if it comes in your size, may not be suitable for who you are, your age, or your style.
Say that again.
Although an item might be cute on the mannequin, in the store, or in the magazine, it doesn't mean that it's going to look that good on you.
Let's be real. Let's be real about it then, Deb.
Yes, and so in my book, I have here over on this particular page, it says, let Deb help take your closet from a flurry of confusion and chaos to color coordination and ensemble creation.
Okay.
And by making subtle changes, you can refresh up your wardrobe for a new and updated look each season, whether it's spring, summer, winter or fall.
Yeah.
And there's no need to go out and buy a whole new wardrobe.
Oh, what
every
we got?
season. Yeah, you can work. That's my goal, is to get them to shop in their closet and then fill in the gaps. In their closet.
Like buying stuff that this can go with that. And
yes, mixing and matching. That's the key.
Okay.
That's the ticket right there.
Okay, I'm learning something tonight.
Yes,
Keith
and it
said,
makes
great
it seem
topic.
like you have like a whole lot of clothes, a whole wardrobe, whereas you might just have a few pieces that you know how to mix and match well.
Hey, you see how they popped the blue
Yes.
out with the
Yes.
polka dot?
Yes.
I was talking about polka dots last time.
Yes, you're right. You were. See, and also, another area in the book, it talks about the emotion of color. And interestingly enough, like over, I don't know if you're able to see this, but yeah, it talks about how companies, they strategize with this.
With the colors.
Yes, like yellow, you'll find Nikon, UPS, Best Buy, Hertz, and that's because it exudes warmth and clarity.
Oh.
And then if you go with red, that's excitement
That's
and
me all day.
boldness. And so you have Coca-Cola, Target, Avis, Levi's, and other companies. They know the strategy behind the emotion with color.
The emotion with the color. Wow,
Yes.
that's huge.
Yes. So that's some of the stuff you can find in my book. And then also it's broken down by colors. Like you've got yellow and what all that indicates. You got green, the color of green. You've got the color of blue.
And purple.
Yes.
And different things.
The whole gamut of color.
That's what's up. So after we finish, I want you to let everybody know how they can get your book. So can you give us a few pointers in starting our closet organization?
Absolutely.
I see you have some props.
Oh, yes, I do.
If you would like to share with us, that'd be great. If you guys are just joining, we are talking about closet organization. If you have any questions for Ms. Deb, you can give us a call here at the studio at 313-855-5737.
Yes, I encourage, to get, I call them closet tools, things that you can use to help you better organize your closet.
Okay.
And we're familiar with these little boxes that you can get, at the dollar store. Yes. Yeah, and they aren't just for shoes. However, I have shoes in this particular pair, but you can stack them up, you can label them. That is one thing that I have.
Yeah.
And then, they have these at the dollar store. The little
they're at the dollar
velvet
store.
hangers, where you can, I just so happen to have belts and bracelets and that kind of thing on
So you
the
can
hanger.
put your jewelry on there,
You can put your jewelry on it.
Because I think it's for scarves, right?
It's for whatever you want it to be for.
Period. Okay.
There you go. It's for
We making
whatever
up
you
what-
want it to be for.
It's whatever you want. Do what you
Yes.
want.
Yes, and then here's another one. You can put your scarves in it. You can put jewelry on it. Dollar store. So
That was at the dollar store?
we ain't talking no whole big expensive nothing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I like that. Now I'll put
Yeah.
my jewelry on. You got that from the dollar store? Dollar Tree? Okay.
And then
I'm
there's
getting
all
the
kind of
plug.
baskets, decorative baskets. I just so happen to have belts in this one, but it helps keep you organized.
It does. That's
And
good.
when you're looking for, something to accentuate an outfit at the last minute,
You can kind of look at it
just
right
look,
there.
and I just kind of put a little rubber band around them to hold them together so they don't come loose. And, there you
that's
go.
real
There you
good.
have it,
Yeah.
And then one other thing I have, and I really encourage, one more hanger. Oh, here they go. Yeah. I encourage people to use the velvet hangers
For the clothes?
for their clothes, yes. And mainly because it gives you uniformity when your whole closet, has.
Oh, yeah.
And talking about the
Because we
look.
got the wire, the white, the
Oh,
plastic, and
yeah.
this and that.
No, not.
Them at the dollar store too?
They do have them at the dollar store. Yes, they do.
Okay, nah.
Yes,
Dollar
they do.
Tree clown.
Yeah, and so it also condenses space.
Oh, yeah, because of the size.
Because of the size of them, it keeps your items from slipping off, which is why I
'cause it got the
encourage
grip?
the velvet.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you have the pants or the skirt hangers with the clips.
Yeah.
So do your closet velvet hangers. You know, you'll be surprised and amazed.
Jewels, you hear me?
Yes.
I hope y'all getting something tonight.
Yes. And then here, my last item that I have that I use, and usually I use what people already have. We just
Okay.
repurpose it.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
You can repurpose a lot of things.
That's good. I do all the time.
And so for this one, it's just a regular old box that I got from it was a dollar store, like Dollar General,
Okay,
whatever
yeah,
it is.
yep.
So probably $5 or something.
Or like Burlington, they carry
They carry
stuff
these
like
as
that.
well.
Yeah.
And so in here, I mean, for me, I've got socks.
Oh.
You know, I have socks in
You
mine.
be
So,
able
but
to
you can
find them
put
socks.
Yeah, you can put whatever you want. You know,
I be fighting with them socks. I got a big laundry bag, and I just got all these socks in there. We be like this.
we're trying to make life simpler, you know, and free up time so that time that you freeing up, you can do something else with it. If it means sleeping an extra 10, 15
I know
minutes.
that's right. And not up trying to find socks.
Right.
That is huge.
Yes.
Is there anything else that you can share with us about organizing our closet or, yeah, just some.
Yep, I was just thinking in terms of some of the things that you can use. Like I've showed you a few things that you could use, like the velvet hangers, you know, for the uniformity in your closet, and it condenses space. There's shelving units that you can put in your closet.
Okay.
The double hanging rods, so that you're using your vertical space.
Oh, yeah,
that
top and
way.
bottom. I know what you're
Yes,
saying. Yep.
yeah, using vertical space. And it frees up space that way, as
Yeah.
opposed to it being widthwise, you're going this way.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, I need that for my skirts.
Yes, yes. And they have the hangers. I actually have purchased them from Walmart's.
Okay.
They have like a hanger in like this hook with a long bar, and you just hang it over your top rack, and it has the bar for you to hang stuff beneath.
Oh, right. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah. So you doubling
that
your
top and
space.
bottom. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean when I say vertical. Going
Okay.
vertical.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, and then like you got the hanging shoe hangers.
I definitely got that.
Yeah, you've got that.
Just got the shoes on the back of the door.
If you can do that, or you can hang them on the rack if you've got space.
Okay.
And then there's the ones that you can put sweaters in that's got the slots.
Yep, I know what you're talking about.
You know,
yeah.
you can do that, and I use
That kind of take up. I thought that took up some space in my closet. You know, the
it
one you
could take
kinda
up
snap it
space.
up there.
Considering how much
Like-
space you have in your closet. If you got
Yeah.
a small closet, you probably wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah. That was.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have did that.
Yeah. So, but I mean, you can get clear containers, stackable, where you can put your sweaters in. I've done that for people. The clear containers, the sweaters are stacked in there, and you can stack like maybe 2, 3 on top of each other, and they're folded so you can see in. You can see in the container, you know, as to what it is that you have. as
So,
well.
what about the vacuum bags? Have you used those?
I have used those. Yeah, they do condense space as well. I mean, and people that have used those, my clients, they usually put those like underneath their bed.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So when they're storing like their sweaters, or if they're swapping out seasons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do people still swap out seasons?
Yes, they do. In fact, that's one of my services.
We should.
That's one of my services.
Take
on my
out the
website.
summer, put in the winter
Yes.
or the fall and the winter. I mean, stuff be every.
Yeah.
That's really important. Swapping out your seasons. Wow.
Yeah. I find that more of my high-end clients do that.
Okay.
They swap out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And because they're busy, they're on the go, and they need to see what it is that they have.
Before you go buy some more.
Right, before you
go buy some more.
Yes. Yes.
And what else you got?
Just that, you know, to start small in terms of organizing, because it does, like I said, have a trickling effect. You might start in your closet, and then you'll find that it trickles over into other areas of your life.
Yeah,
And to
for sure.
to be organized, to have a life that's organized, you know, you're saving on medical
You can
bills.
breathe.
Yeah, because I mean, stress, you know, it's something you can't see. It affects you internally.
Oh, it does.
Yeah,
a
so
real
it
thing.
eliminates that. So it definitely it helps with your health. You know.
Let us know how we can reach you. How can people use your service? How do they get in
Well,
touch with
I
you?
do have a website.
Can you let them know?
Yes, it's closets by deborahperry.webs.com. And also the phone number is 248-808-9111. It's an emergency.
Can you say that again?
It's 248-808-9111.
Oh, wow. That was strategic. It's a 911. Someone please call 911. Get that closet clean. That's good. That's all right. And you gave the email?
The email is Perry Wardrobe, which is P as in Paul, E as in Edward, R as in Robert, I as in India, Wardrobe, W-A-R as in Robert, D as in David, R as in Robert, O, B as in boy, E @yahoo.com.
Make sure you guys get with Miss Deb. She will get you together, okay?
Yes, I will.
And she trying to save money. She's trying to save you money. So it's worth it. It is investing in yourself. We are talking about the benefits of organization. And at this time where now everybody's back to work, the children are back to school, and now we back into the rigmarole of things, you have to stop and really make sure that your house is in order. When the house is in order, everything else will be in order. So organization is needed. I hope you guys got something tonight.
And they can also order my book on my website as well.
Let them know how they can get it.
Yes. Again, closetsbydeborahperry.webs.com. You can go and order a copy of my book as well that has all kinds of tips in it.
Yeah, it's a really good book. Pops of color. I didn't even know the effects
Yes.
of color, like how it affects us, our moods, and all that kind of stuff.
does.
So make sure you guys get the book, A Pop of Color by Deborah Perry. And you said your book is on back order?
It's on back order right now, yes.
Okay, but can
Yeah,
they?
they can still order it.
Oh, cool. Listen, reach out to her. Reach out. Get these good tips. She gave some really good tips, some good advice, some good tools. I hope you got something tonight because, I just want to bring that good vibes and motivation, good energy. And sometimes you're going to need a pen because we're going to be talking about stuff. But again, I thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. Deb, I thank you for coming on.
Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate that.
I am so excited that you're here with me tonight. You brought some really good information. I appreciate that. Just putting the time and the effort, into trying to help people. That is my heart. My heart is just those that are watching. If you may stumble up on this video, if someone shared this video to you, just listen and take down, chew up the meat, spit out the bones. It's something that can help you. Organization. Organizing your closet, organizing your life. And so I just thank you again for joining us tonight. Meet us here next week, the same time. You hear me? And don't be late. And I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Peace.